When you're in a bar and they put the leftover ice cubes in the urinal, and you make a game of how many of them you can melt before you run out of pee.
But hit one at the wrong angle and you can get some serious splashback. Little divots that form in the ice. Those bastards.
Pissing off of the edge of a tall cliff.
Hey, it was you. I thought that rain smelt funny. Morning wood so stiff you feel like you could use it to rip open the hatch on a submarine. So hard it feels like the casing on the sausage is about to split open.
Driving down a hill and your nuts get the feeling. You know the feeling.
Or when you were a kid and you were swinging really high, and then as the swing got to the end of its arc to go back down. The relief after not getting a random boner at the worst moment.
More of when you feel one coming on but you manage to not get it.
A tampon that doesn't resist upon pulling out. Edit. Thanks for the award. This comment was actually more of an antidote to the absolute horror that is tugging on a dry tampon nauseated face.
Alternately, the god-awful feeling of pulling out a dry one shudders.
I'm wondering, do guys get pee shivers? You've had to pee really bad and you finally get to and just shivers. Maybe I'm the only weirdo that kind of enjoys that feeling, haha.
Yeah, we do. I've had some that my knees nearly buckled out from under me while standing and having killer pee shivers. The three-point hand on the wall technique is vital sometimes.
The feeling of pinching your ball skin and rubbing it in between your fingers to get rid of an itch.
I, and a lot of other women, do this with my, and their own, labia.
Not completely unique to women, but taking out a tight ponytail or bun after it being up all day. I've had short hair my entire life. When COVID hit and I couldn't get a haircut, I decided I was just going to grow it out because why not? Ended up growing it out for about a year and a half, to the point where I was tying it up to keep it out of my face. Letting that down at the end of the day was pretty incredible.
When my daughter was little, at the end of the day she'd rip hers out and come to me and say, "Shake it." She'd want me to shake my hands through her hair, and let me tell you, the ultimate relaxation and bliss on her little baby face was something I cherished and still remember years later.
Holding, bouncing, jiggling the titties when you're bored. They're just fun to play with, not even in a sexual sense. Edit. Why is titties my most liked comment?
I like pretending to shoot them like lasers in the shower. I become a giggling mess.
Stroking your beard just because.
I was once very high, and asked a room full of people a philosophical question. The women sat and pondered the question. All the men in the room played with their various kinds of facial hair. In that moment, I sat there rubbing my 1-week growth, and thought to myself, I don't even know how women manage to think without facial hair to touch. I am aware. Women do have facial hair and they do think. But that moment, really high, I wondered.
Cupping your boobs whenever running downstairs.
She breasted boobily down the stairs.
Scratching jock itch is actually kind of pleasant, except you can't stop.
It's the same with a vulva and a yeast infection.
When you don't have to smother your vagina with pads after a full week of being uncomfortable.
She can breathe again. What a relief. When you think your depression has come back, but then realize you're just PMSing and you'll feel like yourself again in a couple days. Opening parenthesis colon.
Literally, I'll be having all types of mood swings and have zero energy to do anything, and I'll think something's wrong mentally. Then a few days later my period comes and it's such a relief. It's like I forget every month what the symptoms are. Lol.
The amount of camaraderie from drunk girls in a bathroom.
My girlfriend at the time and I were at a bar. We were drinking, and her birth control caused her to crash a lot harder than we were expecting. I basically carried her out of the bar. I had 3 groups of women stop me and make me prove I knew her. It was pretty great to see that strangers were looking out for her.
Getting called cute as an adult. Not many guys get called cute, and some even find it insulting. But as a woman I like the feeling of being called cute.
Guys find it insulting? Whenever my GF calls me cute I always start blushing like an idiot, haha.
Few girls will ever experience the sensation of running your hand up the back of your head after a buzz cut.
Or the first shower post buzz cut. It's magical.
Wearing a light sundress on a hot day.
I'm a guy and have a light sarong, lungi, dhoti I got in India a few years ago and I wear that around the house and yard when it's warm out and it's great. Basically about as thin as a sundress. I work in SE Asia where it gets really hot and humid, so it really makes a big difference in my comfort level.
A good ball scratch.
Or just sitting there, browsing Reddit and just holding them.
Getting to put their phone in their pocket.
I live most of my life in leggings with long deep side pockets and it's fantastic, I love it. Edit. My most upvoted comments is about leggings with pockets lol. For everyone looking to get their hands on some. They're super popular across the athletic wear industry these days, so pretty much anywhere you'd think to buy leggings will probably have options. I've found some of my favorites at places like Target, Costco, Fred Meyers, Amazon, etc. Name brand athletic lines of course like Nike, Columbia, Adidas and the trendy pricier brands like Lululemon or Athleta. If you like quirky, fun patterns and stuff like I do, check out Feed Me Fight Me. https://feedmefightme.com/collection/women?Gclid equals CJ0 KCQMQSBHD Karasaven 1 VVK83 UT 1 OXM 2C2-4 Volkukfrionic 2 KXIJMIS KCVX Hog 2 VILF _WCB closing parenthesis. Their stuff is adorable and well made. When as a woman I'm with my female friends and we all snuggle on the couch to watch a movie or true crime documentary with a quilt over all of us to keep warm. Then someone says, "Oh my God, your skin is dry," and then we all put on moisturizer masks. I mean, men could do that too, but do they?
I was the only male nurse in my grad group. We all become strong friends and still hang out years later. They treat me like one of the girls. I love having a facial mask and my nails, hands done. They're such generous lovely girls. _. Edit. This got so many votes I feel like I need to provide more context. Tears of joy. It was a group of 7 girls and me, and we all did our first year of nursing in theaters together. Kind of went through the ringer together, supporting and helping each other. And now we catch up and hang out and reminisce. Smiley face.
Sometimes I grab my breast and just jiggle him around a bit. Not sexual, just because I can.
That and sticking your hand in your bra just to have somewhere to put it. Lol, plus it's very warm.
IDK if this is accurate for many, but feeling small in someone else's arms. My husband is bigger than me and I've now become dependent on his body for sleep. Curling into his warm enveloping embrace is a pleasure I want everyone to know at least once. Hugs and cuddles. The safety and comfort are immeasurable.
Always a big soup spoon, never a little desert spoon.
Wiggling your nuts so they unstick from your thigh.
Yes, where you stand with our legs spread a little bit and swing your hips back and forth.
Pockets. Pockets everywhere.
I'm still pissed cargo shorts are frowned upon. They are purse pants and it's a necessity with small kids.
Pissing standing up in a bush.
Is this your special bush?
That feeling when you take off your bra after a very long day.
I only wear sports bras now and will never go back to underwire bras ever again.
The smooth glide of freshly shaved legs on crisp clean sheets.
I hang out with cyclists, they know. Swimmers know as well.
Don't know how it is for men, but when a woman comes, her muscle walls contract like a boa constrictor. Like mini contractions of pleasure. And holy purple waves of grains, it's intense. Leg shaking, eye rolling, tongue biting off good.
I can't speak for all men, but for me it's like a lightning bolt made out of candy hits the tip of my dick while my body and brain are being dipped in a warm bath filled with effervescent tablets.
Okay, oddly specific, but when you take a shower, and you hold yours boobs together and water fills in the middle, and then you just release the titties and it splashes everywhere and makes a funny noise. I feel like a water fountain. LMAO, please confirm me that I am not alone. Edit. Bruh. I went to sleep after commenting that what happened. LMAO. Thanks you all for rallying together under my silly stoner comment. Glad to know that more than not being alone, it seems like a pretty unisex experience. LMAO. Water running down on us and making splashing sounds seems pretty universal. LMAO. And to all my tiny titty comedy, as Victor Hugo said, Liking a small-chested woman just means being closer to her heart. Love y'all teeny badunkers. Also, this is like one of the only perks of having a large chest. PLZ, let us have this happy crying face.
We do this with our hands on our stomachs and shit, but that sounds like the upgraded version NGL.
I am a guy and have a friend who is a girl that plays with my hair. Oh my god, why is this not a normal thing everyone does? Stress and anxiety just gone. Edit. I should mention I have super thick hair. I have had many people compare it to a German Shepherd's coat, it is that thick. And it is a gorgeous copper red. I get many compliments on it. I told this friend that I might get a haircut once and she got upset saying that she won't be able to play with my hair lol. Edit number 2. Spelling. Edit number 3. Picture of my hair posted to my profile now for those curious.
Had an ex who made me play with her hair constantly. Tried it on the next girl I dated and she said it felt like a serial killer playing with his victim. To each their own, I guess.